Dun da da dum. You should be able to hear me now. And actually, I don't know. Maybe you'll see me. No, no. Okay. Sparkle cam. No. Boop. There it is. Hey everyone. Welcome, welcome. 602. Did anybody get 602? No. 603, 610. Wow, 6 o'clock. Silicus got my back. I'm sorry to disappoint. 605, 603. All right, 602 it is. No one guessed it. Sorry, friends. Sorry, friends. I'm just gonna quickly post on the Twitter that we are live, and then we'll get started. So, boop. All right, so that is the post, and then the broadcast. Is Tube Gaming. Say 2 hours. All right, broadcast has been sent. Boom. We are good. All right. Welcome, chat. Hello, hello. Evening, Alex. Hey, Afro. Did not even bet. Because you always get it wrong. Everybody got it wrong. There's 2 games every stream. How late Tomer is on the... Ouch. Hey, Necropolis. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, Jason. Hello, hello. 45 minutes and 35 minutes. Too many to get the deck done. Oof. No, I actually finished it. On time. It was fine. But anyway. Just going to quickly add... some new buddies, because we got 2 new people on the stream today. So I got Boom. Jack, can you send me your message username, or you probably said and I was tuning out by accident. Sorry.
I sent it to you in Discord.
Oh, yes. I'm just blind. There, I got it. Thank you. All right, we're good. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hey, I like memes. First time to being in the stream early. Hello, Steamboat Jimmy. Welcome, welcome. Zukan AP. Hello, Zoned. Welcome, everybody. We got a spicy brew today. This is Galazeth Prismari, and this is a new card from Strixhaven. Not all the Commander 2021 cards have showed up online, so there might be some omissions here. And I also built this deck within the past hour. So it's not optimized or anything, but it's an Izzet Spellslinger deck. I own a Niv Mizzet Perun deck, so there is a decent amount of overlap here. And Galazeth Prismari's take on Izzet Spellslinger is basically artifacts you control can add 1 mana of any color. And you can only use it to cast instant or sorcery spells. So it's Spellslinger. It's a Spellslinger, which is not like breaking new grounds or anything, but there is an artifact twist to it. So we're more inclined to run spells that create artifacts, and there's some good ones like Brass's Bounty, and a new one with I can't even find its name. Oh, there it is, Stormkiln Artist, which also makes artifacts very efficiently. And there's also a Planeswalker that's very good for this strategy as well, Saheeli Sublime Artificer. So there's a bunch of cards that are going to be particularly good in a Galazeth deck that you won't usually see. You won't usually see in a typical Izzet Spellslinger deck, or it's just not as strong in a typical Izzet Spellslinger deck. So that's the plan. A little bit of some combos too. Spoiler alerts to people in the Discord. I do have some combos. Kill timer first. I mean, by all means. I know how it goes. But yeah, So that's basically my deck. And I figure this would be actually a good time to go around the table, quick hellos, and what everybody's running today. So I'll start off with Ankylosaur, returning guest Ankylosaur. How's it going?
Hello,
Hello.
I'm doing well, and I'm running Arden and Kamal. I know Arden gets a lot of play, but Arden does things other than move equipment onto Rograk.
Does he? Does
He does.
he?
In fact,
I've
he
never
not
seen
only
it.
can move auras and artifact and equipment to creatures, but you can move things from any permanent or player to other permanents or players. So this is a Landorus deck. It's running every wild growth, market festival, dawn reflection kind of enchantment that I could think of, and it uses my mana pre-combat. In combat, Arden can move all those enchantments to another land, and I basically double my mana with Arden. So it's maybe a little bit janky, but I thought that it was an interesting way to build a commander that has only really seen like one lane so far. So I thought I'd give it a try. And Kamal's just there to end the game because he's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's a big old beat stick. I
Yeah.
respect that a lot. I've never seen Arden with enchantments yet or auras yet, so this is actually pretty darn cool. I'm a little bit scared because I'm looking at my list and I think I have no ways of interacting with enchantments. Artifacts. If it was an equipment deck, I probably would have been able to get you. But we'll see. We'll see how
Yeah.
it goes. All
Yeah.
right, sweet. Next up, we got Lux, new voice to the channel. I want to say face to the channel, but it's really voice. Welcome. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And what are you
Uh,
playing today?
I have Quintorius, Field Historian. Basically, we're just looking to fill the graveyard and then take things out of it pretty rapidly. Potentially a like 6 card combo at the end there, but probably probably not going to get there. So we'll see.
Some ambitious late game stuff.
Yeah.
All right, very sweet. And then finally, we have Ink, or sorry, not Ink, Jack. Jack joining us. Welcome to the stream. Also, brand new to the stream, so thanks for joining.
Howdy, folks. Today I have brought along a 3.3 tick
Whew.
Where's Waldo Alesha deck. The Waldo is Marchesa, and the Where is nowhere because she's $10 on Magic Online. Um, I've played this deck quite a bit, just in randos. It's got some spice, some of the best battle cruiser type cards in my assessment. Although it does have a little bit of trouble notching W's, it's definitely in the game, all game, I would say, unless I don't draw lands. So I've got my gamer headset on, knuckles cracked. I think it's gamer time.
Ready to
Although
rock.
I haven't actually seen the request yet, Tomer.
Well,
Did I try to add you?
yeah, the weird thing is that, yeah, you can add me, Dr. Anime. It doesn't ask for a request, it just happens. The friendship isn't consensual. So you are now my friend, whether you like it or not.
Huh, okay.
Yeah, Moto's weird like that. It really needs to talk about consent and everything, but
All right. So I should just see your game in the lobby.
yeah,
Or
the
your
game's not up
lobby in the
yet.
listing.
But I also added the deck list. If everybody's interested in the deck list, they're now in the video description. So either you might have to refresh it if you don't see it, but it might just refresh by itself. I'm not quite sure. And we are starting soon. Yes, indeedy. Just checking one thing very quickly. Where the order is. If you order. Okay, time elapsed. Okay. All right, we're just gonna poke. We're just gonna poke him. Where are you? Yes. Okay. Okay. Just waiting on some cards. It's been 13 minutes. See, time elapsed 13 minutes. They say stalking, but I'm just gonna spam yes on them, and usually that works. So meanwhile, I guess that's a good time for questions. Welcome, by the way.
So-
Are we playing Dragonstorm? No, but that is a cool idea. Wasabi finally is a dragon that makes sense to helm deck. Lists I brewed up has a lot of the same cards. You could definitely go Dragonstorm. Like there are a lot of like, is it dragons that are pretty sweet? Like 3 Niv-Mizzets and whatnot. Is the Abacus ready and handy? It's in arm's length, yes. Doctor, watch any new anime recently? I have not. I don't know what anime is actually. Brewed a non-budget Galazeth with Prismari, spell slinger, but more focus on artifacts. Yeah, there's definitely some cards that I omitted just because just I wanted to get under $100. I didn't even get under $100, by the way. It's a lie. It's all a lie. It's like $103, maybe even more than that. But Storm the Vault is a cool one. I can show it on the screen. This is like $6. It's not like insane or anything, but it's basically Tolarian Academy, which is cool. If you attack with a bunch of creatures, make treasure tokens with Grave of Galazeth, and then it flips if you have enough artifacts into a Tolarian Academy, which is crazy. Ever try for a doctorate in anime? I mean, I have it. I have a PhD. Did you put the new Stormkiln artist in? Yes. It is in here. And it does combo with Hazel Rage. Thank you to Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive, for the combo, by the way. I did not know about it until he made a video on it. But these two go combo. Don't kill me first, please. I'm going to poke the delivery bot again. Oh, it said yes to me. Ah, there it is. There it is. Oh. Okay. Boop, boop. All right, we are good to go. Got all the cards, and I'm going to set up the game right now. All right, stream. All right, we're up. Oh, it almost hurts how much amazing the Commander Lotus is of Galazeth. Yeah, Jeweled Lotus with Galazeth is pretty darn good. You don't even need to... It's never a dead card, right? You just play Galazeth later on and don't need to crack it or anything. You just tap for mana. It's kind of silly. Galazeth with, like, any artifacts. It's kind of silly, though. All right, this is a sweet hand. I like it. I'm going to keep it. Hey, Ian. How's your Canadian Wednesday? It's pretty chill. We're having a nice little Wednesday stream. Did a bunch of recordings earlier. Oh no, I really look forward to Wednesdays. Wednesdays are really fun. I like doing these streams a lot. So yeah, it's good. Hope you're doing well too. Lotus Petal becomes Mox too. Yeah, Lotus Petal is kind of disgusting too. Something told me the Lotus wasn't in the budget though. Yeah, probably both Lotuses weren't in the budget, but they're all good ideas to have for higher budget things. Do you want a mulligan? No, this is a cool hand. I'm really excited for Quintorius too. This is another one that seems like it has a ton of potential with like Bag of Holding and whatnot. But I've never seen it played yet, so very excited. Tomorrow already said the budget is a lie. I mean, I tried for $100 and then it was like 15 minutes away from stream and I was like, this is good enough. I built this deck in like half an hour. I want to call it my finest, most tuned list. This is like a Commander Clash quality list. All right.
So, listening to the podcast, Tomer, what are the chances of like a paper Commander Clash no banned list commander?
Very high.
It does
um,
sound sweet.
yeah, we're actually excited for it. We're talking about it later, and I think we're going to be recording one next week, actually. So,
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah, so it will come out if we record it next week, it would probably be 2 weeks after that. So 3 weeks from now, you probably would be able to see it.
Sweet.
It was kind of funny because me and Richard did a collab video of Play to Win, which is a CDH channel, and neither of us have like fully tuned CDH decks or anything. And Richard asked, like, are proxies okay? And CDH community is very, very accepting of proxies because, you know, the hardest thing for getting into the high-powered end of Commander is the price. And so when they said
For
yeah,
sure. Yeah.
yeah. So when they said yes, Richard was like, all right, well, he doesn't feel comfortable doing proxies that look like the real cards, like use art and everything. So he did a proxy generator, which is like now a program that can generate a proxy of any single Magic the Gathering card in the database. And it's literally, it's no art or anything, but it's like the title of the card is in like big text, so it's really easy to meet, and he did like the formatting and everything like that. And he did it just for that, and it was like, wow, geez, that's crazy.
Is that on the site now, or where can I find such a thing?
I don't know what we're going to be doing with it yet, but maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. But we're going to be using it for the no ban list thingy because we don't have all the cards or anything.
Yeah.
Let's start with this. This is a good start for the deck. I guess it will hold up my counter magic like a good blue player. Camera-friendly proxy generator. Yeah, basically that's what it was. It's a camera-friendly proxy generator, which is pretty awesome. Is Canadian Wednesday a different day than normal Wednesday? Does Canada have a secret third day of the weekend? We don't talk about it. We're not allowed to discuss with the non-Canucks. The other day I just hit a wall on MTGO, canceled my loan account. I either need to play in paper soon or I'm dropping MTG. I can understand that chaotic. Like, the biggest fun is playing in person, and webcams on MTGO. It's good, but like it doesn't really scratch the same itch. I like a variety on it.
Some of my fondest memories from high school, from college, getting together with a bunch of friends, breathing on each other, spitting in each other's mouths, playing Magic. But then COVID came along, and we can't do that anymore.
Well, at least, yeah, there's a silver lining there. At least it stopped.
Yeah.
Gosh, has only the finest and best tuned deck lists. I'll let people in on a secret about Commander Clash deck lists. I usually build them in 30 minutes. Not the most tuned lists.
Well, that was a poor play. Now I can't F8.
Oh yeah, now you're. That's the biggest downside of playing on Magic Online. If you want to use it, I mean, you could just roll the dice, right? You can auto yield, but
yeah,
there might be something you need to do. It's like also the biggest issue of playing like a control deck or something online. It actually actively punishes you. What the heck? This is not correct. Chat, is this correct? This card is not supposed to look like that. A text box. That's really weird. Okay, whatever.
What are we looking at? I'm not cheating. I'm not in the stream.
I have a Highland Lake in my hands. Spoiler.
Oh.
And the text box for it is a color that it's supposed to be brown, I think, right? It's not supposed to be light blue. Huh? Am I crazy? MTGO. I kind of like it more, to be honest.
I think Ank's Temple Garden is green instead of green-white as well. That's maybe just for me though.
It
I haven't
looks
noticed
it
that,
looks
actually.
correct for me.
Yeah, a couple of the dual lands have been kind of just like solid color in the text box for some reason.
MTGO has been doing that for dual lands recently. Interesting. Huh. I guess, yeah, Motobugs. Richard is probably playing his own CDH deck with limited resources, balance, and such. I don't know if any of us have already started brewing, but it's going to be pretty wild. It'll be a wild game. Hopefully nobody plays Shahrazad. I really hope nobody plays Shahrazad. Because it's mostly for the sake of Niantic, our editor, because I'm not editing that. I'm pray for no Shahrazad forks and everything. Do you think Hasbro thinking about doing NFTs may allow them to reprint the reserve list? They could, for example, sell an NFT license to a player to probably. I thought NFTs were digital only. So if you sell them like the digital rights to it, but I don't think they. I don't know. I feel like they'd stay away from doing anything that would try to reprint the reserve list. They've made a very. They've tried to stay away from doing any like reserve list shenanigans in the past. I feel like they'd stick to that. I'd like them to reprint the reserve list though. Can you tell a story about Nico Bolas, not Tomer, getting on the apartment board? The apartment board story was obviously a hypothetical, right? Legally, I will say that I joined the board for only the most noblest of intentions. Talisman of Hierarchy. All right. Everybody's got some good ramp going on. I mean, these days, half your Command Clash decks are built either for articles or on stream. I mean, I am lazy and I do find ways to reuse my decks. This is true. That's kind of the great thing about doing like the backseat brewing is we already have an excuse to build Commander Clash decks already. You mean Commander Clash decks aren't the epitome of deck building prowess, like running Farseek and mono green decks? That was a flex, all right. That was a flex and it worked because he won that game. So, how much of Tomer's preference for Moto is a jokes about his future as a hand model, though? The risks, the hand model things, I don't get it. I don't get it. All right. We are going to use... Whoa, that was a sneeze. We're going to use the Archmage Emeritus thing, I think.
Oh, dear.
I mean, I just have one spell in hand, so it shouldn't be too bad. But, I mean, I hope it's bad for you. All right, let's press this. Another new card. So 2 new cards from Strixhaven. Archmage Emeritus, which seems really sweet. And then Expressive Iteration, which actually I am more excited about. Because this is like draw 3
really
for
sweet.
2. I mean, I'm going to exile one, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Put one of them into your hands. And then when in bottom of your library. Oh. So I'm only getting one, but whatever. And exile one of them. Okay, one of them into your hand. It's going to be... This one's really sweet, though. This one will go to my hand. This one will go to the bottom. And then this one will go exile. Oh, yeah, this card is sweet. Okay. And we'll just do this. Okay. I'm sorry, Hank.
I am open for business.
Yeah, there's no way I'm blocking anyway, so.
Yeah, take 2.
Yeah, if Jack wants to hit me, that's fine. I'm not blocking.
Four more cards, please.
Azra Outmaker is really insane with double strike.
Yeah, that is a really cool synergy. When it deals combat damage to a player this turn, you may draw 2 cards and double strike. So you discard 1 card, you draw 4. That's kind of insane. What's the fastest you've built a Commander Clash deck? Okay, so I actually have the answer to this one. I slept in. I had a birthday party in the before times, obviously. I had a birthday party the day before stream, and it was like kind of rowdy. And I slept in the next day. And yeah, I missed Commander Clash. And my intention was also to build a deck in the morning beforehand because I was holding it off, which, again, very bad. So I slept in. I got woken up by I think it was the Skype call or Discord call for Commander Clash. And then while not the most sober or anything and very sleep deprived, I threw together, I think it was a Kalia deck in like 10 minutes. That was the fastest I ever done it. I don't think that deck was good, though.
I was gonna make a joke about Seth's 0-mana artifact to cast the pirate deck. That was probably built during the deck intros, but it's true. It's all true. It happened.
He did a pirate deck in the intros?
No,
Was it
the
Dargo or Dargo? Whatever the.
Dargo, yeah, the one where you
Dargo?
sacrifice an artifact to make him cost 2.
Oh, that was
less.
mistakes were made on that one. Mistakes were definitely made on that one.
Yes.
I'm definitely falling behind. Ooh, I love Valakut Awakening.
Yeah, the best MDFC.
I think I would agree with that. I feel like every single time I see that card in my hand, I'm always way impressed by it. Oh wow! So I loaded the chat. I didn't realize I'm so far behind. 1,000 Year Storm Charizard. Yes, that'd be amazing. Hearing all of your voices is triggering my ASMR hardcore. You're welcome. Physical NFT. They can do physical NFT. I thought that's like not the point of that.
Isn't that called a screenshot?
Yeah, I guess you could print it out. Print it out.
Yeah.
Tomer is a programmer now? I'm a pro gamer. Does that work? By the definition, I am a pro gamer. It's proof that you don't actually need skill to be pro at it. Are you going to build a deck of your least favorite commander cards to play against the rules committee to get them? I don't know. I've never spoken to the rules committee. But people have been mentioning maybe we should get somebody from the rules committee on the podcast as like a part 3 to the whole RC thing. Which is actually a good idea, honestly. You know, instead of using that document, which, you know, maybe their reasoning on some of those cards or philosophy is a little bit outdated, get somebody who's, you know, an official spokesman of it, like Sheldon or something, if they'd be down. If they'd be down. We'd be nice. We'd try to be nice. Elder Dragon Awesomeness. What route did you take the deck? This is basically, is it Spellslinger with a artifact sub-theme going on. So there's a higher emphasis on cards that make artifacts. And we're going to use those to cast big spells. The deck itself looks pretty sweet. You can exile the land. Oh, wow. I'm so far. Okay, you know what? I'm going to skip a little bit. Oh, wait. No, I'm not that far behind, actually. Don't apologize to the green player. I mean, Ink is definitely scaring me a little. Just for the enchantments. You don't really have any scary enchantments, though, but I can't deal with them.
Yeah, I just got a little bit of mana.
It's just a little bit of... So I'm seeing this. I guess what you could do is you could, like, tap your lands for mana and then leave that last land untapped. Or
Right, exactly.
yeah, then move them. That's actually kind of
Yeah.
insane. I like that. I like that a lot. But I mean, everybody's having a pretty decent board state. Like, Goblin Engineer on the battlefield is pretty darn sweet. And drawing 4 cards each turn while filling the graveyard
Yeah.
seems kind of insane.
So who runs graveyard
Just-
synergies? Not
just-
me.
Yeah, it's just a little bit scary. Archmage Emeritus is pretty cool. Yeah, Archmage Emeritus seems sweet. I think just getting like draw a card when you cast a instant sorcery is okay, but it's not like that exciting at all. But because you get to draw a card whenever you copy as well, that's what really puts it over the edge. Ooh, I'm getting smackaroonied. You know what? I will allow this.
Fallen into my trap. I have that card from Strixhaven that makes a creature block. I think it untaps it.
It's like provoke.
Yeah, it's in red.
Huh.
It's kind of a bad card though. It might. I don't even remember.
Might be a
what I'm
blowout
saying.
here.
I could never hack it.
How likely are we to get a Niv Perun deck tour? I mean, now that I'm caught up on Strixhaven and C21 and all that stuff, I'm going to see about doing another deck tour, but I kind of want to leave the Niv Mizzet one for a little bit later because it's like my baby, so I want to do it justice. I don't know how to use cameras yet.
I didn't draw the land. That's no good.
What? You drew 4 cards? You have 11 cards in hand?
It do be like that sometimes.
Oh, I guess you're still doing okay.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too bad about this.
Honestly surprised Hedron Archive wasn't on the ban list. Also, Primetime shouldn't be banned because Euro exists. You're banning one, you have to ban. What? Okay. Have you thought about doing another plane themed deck week for Commander Clash? Yes, absolutely. We're running out of ideas. Hey Tover, I'm really excited to build Cody with all instant sorceries. Am I crazy or can it be done? Absolutely. You could definitely build a version of all instant sorceries. I mean, that's kind of like the main intent of Cody. So you can go hardcore and just not have any other non-land permanents in the deck. Was it a warrior deck? Is this Galazeth Cauldra? No. Or maybe, but no. Wasn't this the Kiri warrior deck? Ooh, okay.
I promised Nate to take longer than one run through of the very catchy song Beach Parade looking through your deck. I assume you don't want to play that on stream for copyright reasons, but you can just play it in your head.
Certainly. Malekith Rebirth, the best MDC. I think that's my favorite, but Valakut Awakening is probably second favorite. Doesn't it compare to Owned version? No, man. Seagate Restoration is a very good one, yes. I'm almost caught up, man. When I always think I'm caught up, I'm not caught up. In 3 weeks, we'll see Tomer pull a Sylvan Primordial Soul Odor combo. Ooh, that'd be pretty soon. Also, Sheldon wrote a whole article a couple months ago in every banned card banned and the context, which could have been useful for the... If only we knew, Neotic. If only we knew. I'll look that up, though. I'm just genuinely curious about that. Not on the RC, but you should get Shivan. Shivan would be good, too, but I would prefer getting someone who's actually on the RC, like Sheldon.
You know what?
Not any slight to Shivan, but like I feel like if we were going to bring somebody to discuss the ban list, I'd probably be the person who calls the shots on it in the end of the day. Maybe have both. I don't know. I think the one thing RC might push back on, anytime you said why X is banned but not Y is not one, Y is way. I understand their ban list philosophy. Don't get me wrong. Like we highlighted it and we read it out at the beginning, where it's like they're trying to not ban every single card for being terrible, but like trying to set an example by banning one to, show what cards should and shouldn't be promoted in the format. But I feel like that's just like a not a good way of building a ban list. Like I just disagree with their fundamentals there. So that's why I would want to talk to them. It's not that I don't understand why they ban things, but more rather, legendary humans you control have indestructible. Okay. What did you? Oh, it doesn't even show what you exiled. Interesting.
Yeah, it's a tutor out of your deck. What did I take, Tomer?
I'm not sure, but
I would have been really tempted to grab basic mountain.
this is Azra. This is
No.
a human.
Not the worst play. Although you did exile my only card that needs red that you guys have seen so far. So
Well, I'm gonna do this. Museum mortars.
Haha, the play nothing strategy has paid off.
Well, I'm gonna hit you.
Yeah, well, okay.
But yeah, that dealt with some immediate threats. I think Museum mortars is underplayed. This card is good. All right, we'll go smacking. Do I spread the love a little bit? I'm gonna spread the love a little bit.
I'm at 28. I'm at 28.
Yeah. All right. I'll spread the love a little bit. Release the hounds? What hounds? What? Puppers? What?
that's a Hearthstone card. That's the wrong game. What are you talking about?
What type of dog do you have? I don't have a dog. What's chat going on about? I'm happy that Painter's Servant got unbanned, even if Paradox had to take its place. I think people were saying that Iona took the place of Painter's Servant, though I need to see the sources for that, because Shivam at least said that he was the person who pushed for Iona to get banned, and he said that it was not part of the conversation. But then I also heard that it was part of the reason why they banned it, so I'm not even sure. But regardless, I think like if you want an Iona Painter Servant combo, by all means go for it and just let playgroups allow or disallow it themselves. Just like how like Urza plus Winter Orb / Static Orb is not banned and shouldn't be banned. It's just you should figure out with your playgroup. Like I think Urza plus Static Orb or Winter Orb is 10 times more oppressive. And probably more popular than Iona and Panther Servant would ever be. And when I say probably, like we can actually look at like EDH Rec, like their stats that we can, use. And while that's not entirely representative of the format as a whole, it's better than, random guesswork, where you're just asking like people in your Discord or whatever. Okay, Hank, I'm a little bit afraid of you now.
Did you see that? I had 4 mana. I went
Yeah.
to combat, the wild growth. Now I have 5 mana.
That was
That
pretty
can do-
sick.
Perfect.
That was pretty
Just
sick.
a work of art. Just a work of art.
I admit that was pretty cool. Oh man, how does Seth go through like 10 times the amount of people? Wait, I may have scrolled up too far. All right, you know what, chat? I apologize. I don't even know where I was before. So if I missed a message, just message me again. RC is talking with an individual in Roanoke about how they can push Tabernacle a Pendulum Veil. That card's still, Liga. Yeah, interesting. Reserve list is just interesting in general. Seth slow plays. That's how. I mean, I slow play too. Look at my clock compared to everybody else. Also, being a control player sucks. God, I hate Urza. I hate Urza too, but like, I don't think he should be banned just because it's an unfun card. Like, you just don't play with it.
Urza's
And
pretty crazy. Although I do kind of hate Yawgmoth a little more.
I think Yawgmoth sees more play is probably the reason. Like, everybody knows Urza's busted. Like, he's absolutely busted. But I don't think that should be ban worthy. Same with like Yogwell, like, or Yawgmoth. Like, yeah, he's busted, or he's very powerful as like, you know, a black sacrifice outlet. But I don't know. I just feel like I feel like you just talk with your play group on what if that is something that you want to be playing in your play group. That's all. Otherwise, like, the ban list could just get like absurdly long. It could be just like 50 plus cards. And where do we draw the line? So I feel like a consistent philosophy. Ooh,
Oh no,
that is the blowouts of blowouts.
that's so good.
Yeah, I'm sad.
If only I had one more mana.
Aw, you only drew so many cards. Ugh, that was painful.
They say if it loves you, it will come back to you.
I think Feldon had that saying, but it didn't work out.
Do you know the story about that little internet card text, Tomer?
I do, but do you want to explain it to the chat?
I don't know it.
Oh, okay. I'll explain it to the chat. Or at least my understanding of it was like his wife, like Feldon had a wife, and then his wife died. And he just tried to resurrect her. He's like spent the rest of his life trying to resurrect her, and he used like various magic. Like, he learned various magic, went up to different like people who were like of high esteem in that respective magic. They like went to necromancer, he went to druid. He was like, how do I resurrect her? And unfortunately, nobody really had an answer to it in the end. Sad story.
He just needed to stop by someone who could tell him there's plenty of fish.
Seriously, just move on. Jeez, do I just cast this? I don't really have anything to do with it, but yeah, I don't really have anything else. We'll just cast it. We're not here not to cast it. Did I not pay correctly? I didn't pay correctly. Cool. Yeah.
I actually don't have very many ways to deal with enchantments.
Welcome to the club.
Even though I'm in white.
I need to find them.
Why don't you use auto yields for triggers like Massacre Worm? I noticed the same happening. I actually didn't auto yield to the Massacre Worm. I right clicked on it and auto yield it. Will Samurai ever see their day in the sun? I've been brewing an idea with Saskia at the moment myself. Samurai are really bad in Commander. They don't really have anything interesting going on. There's like one white samurai that pumps up samurai, but like, it's very bad. The tribe is bad. Will they get their day in the sun? I mean, we could always return to Kamigawa, or they could bring samurai back eventually in Sunset. So I will say yes. I think it's more a matter of when. But right now, the current card pool is very bad.
Now the problem is Bushido, just as a mechanic, just isn't good. Doesn't actually get anybody dead.
No, honestly, it's just not. It's not a very interesting mechanic to me. In fact,
Yeah, it would have to be pushed, and the samurai were the opposite of pushed. They were actually very bad.
I think if Bushido was actually tied to provoke, there's like an old mechanic in like Onslaught or whatever. Provoke was like, whenever this creature attacks, you can untap a creature defending player controls, and they're forced to block this turn. So if you had a way to use Bushido and force creatures to attack into your Bushido creature or block the Bushido creature, then it would be better. but that's just like too much ability in
trouble-
text for it to work.
The trouble with provoke is that it's busted.
Yeah, it's very
Provoke is there's a reason that they haven't reprinted anything with provoke in like forever. Is because that mechanic is so good.
it is very good.
It's there's a card called Deathblade Elite that sees a lot of pauper play, or not a lot, but it sees some pauper play, and it's just like this white 1-drop that you can put like ethereal armor on or something and give it first strike. And there's some decks that just fold to that, like turn 2. It's just like
Jeez.
every turn I'm gonna attack you with my 2/2 first striker and kill all your stuff.
Yeah, and if you can't kill that creature, then that's it. Like you can't put
Yeah.
a thing on the battlefield. Tomer, you're somehow tied with Crim for the slowest player per turn taken this season. I love that you you follow that. Though only 1 second per turn behind Richard. That makes sense. I feel like Seth is definitely favored in being the fastest player. Because the sheer quantity of games he plays. When is the rest of the Strixhaven Commander coming on Magic Online? All the Strixhaven cards are online, but the Commander 2021 cards are mostly not online, and we have no ETA if they're ever going to port any of them back, more of them. Hey, Tomer, my friends, and I love playing Commander. Oh, speaking of some equipment, this will be painful. My friends and I love playing Commander, but we are not big fans of tutors. In your videos, you recommend tutors, usually 2. What would you recommend for those slots instead of tutors? Card draw. Just throw in card draw instead. You just need to find the cards you need for any given situation, so card draw is a nice substitute for that.
Ank, you don't need that Arbor Elf, right?
I sure don't.
Ouchies.
But I mean, look at all the other things you could be getting.
Well, I don't want to
But
die
no.
to a 4/2 Spirit. And what kind of guess would I be if I just hit Tomer every turn?
It's true. It's
Hey, yes. The streamer privileges are real, friends.
All right. Well, I guess I'll take 2.
No, because Feldon actually learns his lesson. Oh, I just wikied it like I don't even. Whenever Feldon came out, I wikied the story, and that was it. So I'm definitely half remembering things. Can we all take a moment to appreciate how insane Magic lore it used to be? Like no one is saying Urza was a hero. Yeah, Urza was a terrible person. Awful. It's probably like one of the worst things to ever happen to his world, right? Caused an ice age, just because of brother issues. And then even in the end, he failed against like Phyrexia. He ended up just going on Team Yawgmoth at the very end, which is like, oops. Yeah, he's not great. Return to Kamigawa. I think it's a matter of time. Or I mean, they might go for another Japanese-inspired plane that isn't Kamigawa because they keep saying at least that Kamigawa was so unpopular.
It's most popular with me, so I'm happy for it.
I mean, I think I'm very hyped for it too. I feel like there's so much. Also, it's recontextualized. I think like the people who don't like Kamigawa are the ones who like played it and drafted it and stuff like that. Which, I mean, I can understand. Like the
I
drafting
really
experience sounds
enjoyed it
bad.
as a block constructed format, which is weird to
Huh.
say, but I loved it. I thought it was great. Then again, I was coming off of like Mirrodin, so I was like, "Oh yes, please, low power. Nothing makes it."
Yeah.
This is great.
What do I do? I don't really. This is gonna be like the worst storm card ever. But I don't have anything else to do. Here, we'll cast this.
Storm count 1.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, I don't get to auto yield anymore because of the JIT.
Oh, and my little guy died. No. All right, we'll just do it anyway, or else I'm just gonna pass the turn. Lion's Desire.
Huh!
Well, it's not that crazy.
Does it let you play lands? Oh, you have to play them with your land drop,
Yeah.
so you can't get 3 lands. Okay. Just as long as it's not Nimizit Puran, I think we'll be fine.
That'll be fine. Okay. Do we use its ability? Yes. Wait, why did it only exile 1 thing? Shouldn't I have gone storm like 2 things? Or I don't even know what happened. Oh boy.
Anger.
So far, not so good. Okay. I'll play Anger. I can blow up 1 thing on the battlefield.
This beacon bolt your anger. And you'll have
Combo.
haste.
Yeah. It's either the Spectre or like the Enchantress, right? Or the Dauntless Bodyguard. Now the bodyguard, the Quintorius dies anyway, so the Jutsu.
Quintorius is 4 toughness.
Yeah, you just need to hit somebody.
I don't.
So Tomer tactically playing a land pre-Lion's Desire. I mean, I am only the best of strategies here. Let's just we'll just blah. We'll just get rid of the Spectre. Oh, and Swarm Intelligence works. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get rid of 2
You can
things
hit
then.
something that isn't my Enchantress.
Tempting.
There's that 4/2 spirit that's looking kind of scary.
Chat, what would you blow up that is hanging out here? The worm? I can't blow up the worm. Same target.
You
Quinto.
could have targeted it with both of them, yeah.
Eh. Yeah, I'm sorry, Hank. You're gonna draw 2 cards per thing, and you have like a bajillion mana.
And like
You're also
20 less life than everyone else.
Yeah, you're at low life total. Okay, I'll just take out I'll take out a spirit. There we go. You are at 18, so
It is. It's true. Because of that Azra Oddsmaker, it was too juicy a target.
yeah.
Hit blockers.
Too scrumptious.
And I'm kind of hoping
Yeah,
that if you
exactly.
go off, that maybe you'll take the heat off me. So have some fun. All right. Well, that was it for me.
You've got an anger to attack with.
You know what? I'll
no.
hang out.
Drat, didn't work.
That's fine. Kill the Enchantress. A lot of people were asking for the Enchantress's head, but I feel like leaving the Enchantress around is fine.
I agree.
Kill the Enchantress. Yeah. What's the point of anger? The creatures in the deck suck. I put the anger here.
Shade.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate. My deck has a lot of token generators. So the idea is to try to make a bunch of token generators, tokens all in the same turn. And there's a lot of discard outlets in the deck. So you can give the tokens haste immediately. That's the thought process there. It's essentially a free card as well, because you do get to discard it very easily. You don't usually cast it. But whatever. By the way, are you planning on doing a backseat brewing with a budget of MTGO decks for new players? I guess after Strixhaven stuff, since most of them are still expensive. Yeah, that's actually a good idea at Necropolis. I would like to do that. Maybe not this week, but yeah, I'll check the prices. It should be pretty easy to do with Strixhaven. So I'll probably put 2 Strixhaven options and then like 2 other options that people like. This deck needs a Brutaclad. I'm not sure how effective Brutaclad would be here right now.
Ah, beans.
This is what happens when I leave Ink alone.
No, it's fine. I'm getting rid of the. I'm getting a duplicate. I'm getting rid of this worm.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Not my worm.
See,
know I
this
can't
is
let
this
that
is why I let you live. Hey, see, we're buddies.
Exactly. We're friends.
5-6 brews are the best. Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, kill my thing.
I didn't know there was a lot of interest in that, but yeah, definitely. I like doing 5-ticket brews. It's always really funny to hear too when whenever I release them, like I did 2 of them, and then after them, I got some emails. I got 2 emails complaining to me that after I did the thing that all they play against those decks, which I mean it probably lasts like a week and then that's it. But that always makes me really happy to hear. I love the anger art. It reminds me of that weird claymation of the 90s. Aw. I sympathize with Rosewater and design, feeling the need to have continuity in mechanics rather than just flavor, but you could totally leave Sweep, Bushido, and Soul Shift and leave everything else. My favorite thing from... Well, there was a couple mechanics that I really liked in Kamigawa. The top one is ninjutsu. I feel like that one is just like it's almost unfortunate that it was called ninjutsu because I just love the mechanics so much, and the fact that it's tied to a specific plane means we got to see it very little. But like I feel like it's a cool mechanic. It promotes attacking, which is good for the health of the game. It promotes enter the battlefield and leave the battlefield triggers. It's just a really cool mechanic. I just love it. I can't get enough of ninjutsu. But then the rest of the Kamigawa stuff, I think Bushido was by far the worst mechanic. Arcane, I really liked Arcane, even though it's a very parasitic mechanic. I know that's not good from a design point of view, but like I still really enjoyed it a lot. And I remember there was like some draft where they brought back Arcane, like a master set or something like that. I loved it there too. What was the other mechanic? Soul Shift. Soul Shift was also a great mechanic, I think. Soul Shift was also a really good mechanic. So just really Bushido and Sweep were terrible. Oh, hey now. Oh, touch. Yeah, sorry. Moto is bugged. So.
Right.
What?
Moto's bugged. It tells you
forgot
what
about
the
that.
number was.
We can see the number that you chose.
Oof.
That's an ouch.
Yeah, I clicked through it
What-
way too
can we
fast.
see-
Yeah, sorry about that.
Can we see what Luxuriat that chose? Oh, the chosen number is
Yeah,
5.
sadly,
Oh,
the-
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we can see it.
It's a bug that I don't think.
Okay.
I hope eventually they fix. I left a thing
yeah.
before. Well, I also know the chosen number is 1. I'll just try to be generous and I'll say 5. I think 5 was what I would have defaulted towards. I've learned after casting Wheel of Misfortune a few times, or having it cast, 15 is probably too high.
Slightly.
Yeah. Usually some people like their hands, right? So they'll pick 0. So as long as you pick like 2 or whatever, you're usually pretty good. All right. Well, I lost Valzeric, which makes me sad, but... Wasn't channel a mechanic in Kamigawa too? Channel.
Oh, where you would discard
Yeah, that's
a
the
spirit to do a
discard.
thing.
Yeah.
You had to discard what?
You would discard a spirit would have the channel
Oh
like
yeah,
ability.
yeah. I
Discard
like
it,
that
and then it would do
mechanic
it.
too, and it worked well with
Pretty
Soul Shift. I don't know. I thought they were great. I thought spirits in Kamigawa were great. Maybe I'm wrong because I never drafted Kamigawa itself. I drafted whatever other things. There was like a something that had it on MTGO sometime. I don't know.
And when the Modern Horizons set, they had one card with Splice into instant and sorcery, which I think has some potential.
Yeah, that was nice too. I guess it's less parasitic, obviously. I just really liked Arcade. I also like the idea of Unspeakable. I don't know. I think Splice onto instant or sorcery is probably the way to go to bring that back. Just my nostalgic brain is like Arcane though. I like Arcane though.
Okay, yeah,
I could,
real talk. Do you have infinite combos with the KCI?
If he didn't, I would be shocked.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, the, the letters confused me. Yes, there's absolutely an infinite combo.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't play KCI fairly.
No, you
I don't
don't.
think-
And
I
I
don't
didn't
think
want
it's
to play half a
possible.
combo, but my hand was such that I either played it or let it go into the graveyard. So
Well, also full disclosure, I have 2 combos in the deck. Well, maybe just one, depending on what Praetor's Grasp took.
Chad, don't tell him.
I don't think they would be able to know.
They might. They might be able to know.
I mean, if next time I search my library, I might be able to suss it out. But oh, you took Soul Ring. That took me a second. All right, so I have 2 combos in the deck. I have Storm Kill an Artist plus Hazel Rage, and I have Dramatic Reversal combo.
Larceny.
I love this card.
We're going shields down.
Soul Shift Changeling in MM2 was fun. That's where I played it then, yeah. Because I never drafted Kamigawa. But I did play a draft set with Arcane, and I played a draft set with Soul Shift, and I just didn't remember where. All right. Surely we're able to have fun at this point. Like, I can't imagine not having fun when we have these cards in hand, right?
The suspense is killing me.
We'll just start with this. This is a preordain. Does Ignite Memories not count as an I win combo? It's not a combo. It's just like a spell that's good. Ooh, I like this card. This is a card that I like. Okay. Oh. This is a card that I like too. All right.
Tomer acting a little sussy.
No, everything is absolutely fine. Nothing to worry about here. How do I do this? I think and then this would be 5. Yeah, I guess we don't need to cast this yet. I don't want to use all my mana yet. Do it like this? Yeah, okay. We'll cast this card. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, it's fine. It's just a tiny bit of mana.
That's like my favorite EDH finisher. Just I don't know what I'm gonna do with all the mana, but now that I've got it,
Yeah,
somebody's dead.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I love Mana Geyser.
Hey, Rach. All right. All right, this is absolutely fine. Don't worry about it.
What? Oh,
Okay.
And this is also just like it's nothing. Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. No. It's great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
so you can Galazeth every time you cast an instant or sorcery. It gets copied, so you get 2 treasures from the artisan and 1 from the Trail of Evidence.
Yeah.
So you get 3 for every spell you cast.
Yeah.
That is not bad.
Yeah. It's pretty decent.
Rousing refrain.
One of the few cards from C21.
Each in my hand, you don't lose mana. Things, exiles.
Tomer
Okay.
is a sussy baka. What? What does that even mean? So is it a geyser or geezer? It's a geyser. Sussy baka. I'll assume this is just a compliment. Okay. So that resolves. Doesn't empty this turn. Nice. Appreciate that. Okay. Then we will just opt. Whee! I feel like this turn is going to take a little bit of time. I'm dying of cringe. I'm sorry, Jeff. But you walked into this. I didn't force you to watch the stream. This is what you got. Ooh. Sure, we'll use this. Put on top. So at this point, I'm going to run out of cards to play, but it doesn't really matter because I have a bunch of clue tokens, which makes all of this very tasty to me. We'll just cast Galazeth at this point. Whee! Whee! All right, now it's asked for any color, which is great. Galazeth is cringe, I guess.
I like Galazeth.
Me too, so far. So far, he's been All right, let's draw. Apologies that this is taking some time. How can Tomer be a baka? He is a PhD in anime. All right. Okay. Whoop. We got there. Okay. Have a decent amount of mana. Where's the storm counter? I think it says it on the cards themselves, or there should be. There usually is a storm count somewhere, but I don't see it right now. Any Underworld Breach somewhere in the deck? There should be, but I just forgot to add one. So no. Discard 2 cards. Okay. We. I know.
I'm just holding out for the moto win at this point.
I've tried to speed it up. I have the kill in my hand, but I don't know if my storm card is up high enough yet. This card's negate? I mean, why do I need it? I don't need no negates.
This is a lot of storm count. Are we gonna get that ignite memories?
I have it in my hand. I don't know what my storm count is, though.
It should say it on the card, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it's not saying. I'm just casting things. They make him have a response. Knight plus Mystics is Master Overlord. Oh, we have it. Oh, all right, fine. All right, we're gonna ignite memories. I didn't realize I had Mystics' Master in my hand. All right. So if everybody's okay with it, I'll just cast ignite memories and we'll see what the storm count is.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know what not being okay with that would look like. No, I demand you not play the cards you put in your deck. That's fine.
Oh man, what's the budget on this deck? 100-ish. I tried to go for 100. It's a little bit over by like a couple bucks. Oh, 1,000-Year Storm's on top though. All right, I'm not gonna cast it. I'm just gonna cast Ignite Memories. As funny as it would be. Actually, let me just cast it real fast. I just want to see it. I feel like this will be enough, and I don't even need to Ignite Memories.
Quick, important question:
Yes.
Is one with nothing an instant?
I think so.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
That wasn't actually important. It was a joke.
Okay. Oh, I don't have the mana for it. Oh. All right, here it is. There it is. I had to lose 1 mana. 1,000-Year Storm would make Moto crash 100%.
8 instances sorceries.
God. I mean, if you have a
Eight.
response...
That's not enough for the table kill with Ignite Memories.
All right, here it is.
I guess we could just play forever.
This is definitely enough to kill everybody. If it doesn't, then I need to go back to school. All right. Oh, Moto's crashing. Oh no.
Well, I have a 9-drop, and I have a forest. So
I mean, let's roll the dice, I guess.
I've got 16 life. Let's do this.
Oh no. How do I auto yield?
You have to.
You have to pick targets.
You have
2,
to pick targets.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eh. Oh, is this not enough? It is. It is. No, it is. Okay. This is just the first
It's
round.
probably enough for
Yeah.
me. Well, the copies you get off of
I think so.
1,000-Year Storm don't have Storm.
Yeah, but it's
So that's
still
only 1 extra proc. Oh,
it's still 8 copies.
pardon me.
So it should be fine.
That would be enough for me because I have 3 cards in my hand that cost 7.
Yeah, and then I can Mizzix Mastery to get all the mana back too.
Most of my cards cost 2. That might not be.
Oh yeah, Mystics Mastery is pretty good.
It's all right. Why isn't Moto letting you auto yield? I did auto yield, but I think there's a different button that lets me actually do it. I think it's because I had mana floating that's not letting me do it. I could be wrong.
If Moto doesn't crash here, I'll be a little perturbed. I had a game where someone just drew 30 cards with an ominous seize on the field, and Moto couldn't take it. It's like it's one trigger. It's fine. What's the issue?
Well, I think it was
But
like 2 weeks ago
it's
where
fine.
Moto there was just a patch for Strixhaven and everything, and Moto just exploded. It could not deal. Oh, Anchor not getting very lucky there.
No. Turn to nature, that's okay.
Yeah. Our opponents allowed to concede? Yes. if everybody's down, we could go to game 2.
I'm good for game 2, yeah.
Okay.
That sounds good.
I won't have to show you the cards in my hand.
Ah. And now just we'll have a fresh start. Nobody needs to be afraid of this deck. This is definitely a fluke. It's fine.
I mean, to be fair, I think I was like 1 card short of actually assembling the combo for infinite tokens. So
The KCI.
yeah, I just need a cost
Yeah,
reducer and then Chunk Diver with Mirror Retriever just infinitely loose.
Yeah, I
that's
saw
fine.
the junk diver in your graveyard and figured that was pretty close.
Yeah.
It's still going.
Lux, you wanna?
Please.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry.
He's already dead.
Yeah. I want to give everybody a favorite. I'll give it to Jack. There it is. All right. If everybody's cool for game 2, maybe we'll take just like a quick 5-minute break.
Yeah, I'm gonna swap
Yeah,
decks.
absolutely. There go. Stretch my legs. Be
Sweet.
back in 4:20. Wait, I have to adjust it by 3 hours. 7:24.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
All
cool.
Yeah,
Righty.
sounds good.
All right, chat. I'm going to stretch as well. Get some more water. I'll be back in 3 minutes or so. All right, and then we'll have game 2. All right. Whew.
Back in business.
Yes, sir.
Just waiting on my cards.
Quick while he's gone, let's get into high concept conversations about anime. Oh man.
BoJack is an anime. We know that.
Yeah,
much.
that's the best anime.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's a debate needed for that one.
No.
Tomer, do you like Crafty Companion as a Boros Super Friends commander? Not really. I'd be more interested in the Lucas side as like a Boros Reanimator commander. I think the Lucas side is more interesting to me, but I guess you can build a Mila deck that's Boros Super Friends. It's a shame I can't build an Essex deck on MTGO. Yeah, it really sucks that there's no Commander 2021 cards. Like very few. I don't know what happened there. Maybe they were just like on a crunch and they couldn't get it out in time, but hopefully they have some time in the future to get more cards out. It would be really cool. Hey Joffrey, the Valentine deck has been really sweet so far. Oh, awesome. Well, hopefully I can get you on a future stream and you can show it on stream.
Oh yeah, I played against Joffrey's Valentine deck the other day and got totally destroyed by it. Yawgmoth is a very good card, as we said earlier.
Yawgmoth, this is a very good card.
As far as Deans go, that's one of the ones that I think actually like has design space that Commander can take advantage of, because you could actually cast it in different modes depending on the situation. Whereas I think with all the other ones, you basically just have to pick a mode and build around it.
Yeah, I
think
think
Valentine is a really good hate card.
Yeah, Valentine's really powerful early on, especially if you just have like a graveyard opponent, then you're just like boom. And they do play on each other very well too. Some of them are good like that, some of them are not so good like that. Like I think like Mila is probably the biggest example of a card that feels like it's fighting against each other in terms of building around. Because like the Mila side's obviously Super Friends, but the Lucas side doesn't care at all about Super Friends. It cares about creatures. So it's like you really have to pick what side you're interested in, which kind of makes me less interested in the card overall. Honestly,
While we're waiting,
Hmm?
sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay, while we're waiting, just out of curiosity, I've never heard of anybody other than you named Tomer. Is there something special significance behind that name?
It's an Israeli name, so you don't really hear it outside of Israel.
What about Krim?
I don't know. I don't know anybody else named Krim, but you'd have to ask him that.
I imagine that's not his real name.
Possibly not. It's not my spot to share his information though. So, but Tomer is my real name. So, if there was any wondering there.
Were you born in Israel?
Yeah, but I moved when I was very little. When I was 2.
Oh, okay.
I actually forgot my water bottle, so I'm gonna grab that real fast, and then we'll start the game. 1 sec.
All right, there we go.
There we go. All right, and right on time. Perfect. I thought Tomer Ronvici was a stage name. Weirdly enough, no. This hand, I feel like this hand looks bad, but it has potential. So we're just gonna keep it. Like,
lands are dead cards. This is the best hand I've ever drawn.
Lands are dead cards?
Not a single land.
Oh, that's not good. Unless they're all like MDFCs, and maybe. Oh, it's the return of the Armix Keskit deck. I like it. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Last time I played it on stream, I did win, but only because you fractured identity to Kozilek. So I wanted to show off what the deck can do without an Eldrazi in play.
Yeah. Love the land summer. Thank you. Card Hoarder chose it for me. They're sweet though. But this hand actually seems pretty decent. Yeah. Yeah, this hand seems decent.
Oh no.
Ooh, snow covered.
I misclicked.
What happened?
I kept a very good hand, but it's fine. It's fine. I've kept no landers by accident in one before, so
Wait, I thought you were mulling that
don't worry
hand.
about it. I did mull that hand. I drew
Oh.
a different one.
Oh, well, I mean.
In fact, I've mulled to one and one before. It's all
Oof.
about what your opponents do.
True.
That's true.
I also play a lot of Magic, so a lot of large numbers, perhaps.
Keep it like that. That's not fine. That's not bad. All right. A slow hand, but a decent hand.
Oh, that's exactly what I wanted to see. Okay. Never mind. Forget everything. We're in it, boys.
Was it a land?
Yes, I did draw a second land.
Oh, mannequin. That is some spice.
I need the 2-drop ramp.
Tomer, favorite spice beside Quiet Speculation and Nim Mizaparun EDH? Do you mean in specifically Nim Mizaparun? Or do you mean in general? Niv Miz Spice. Probably what's it called? I forget the name of it. Spellweaver Volute. That's my favorite spice. In Nim is it?
That is so weird.
I love that card so much. I will keep my lands up as a proper control player. All right, there it is. Someone needs to resolve deafening silence against Summer. I would be very sad. Tomer, would you ever want to be on game nights like Crimp? Yeah, definitely. Slow hand is eventually good, but fast hand is forever bad. I mean, fast hands can win fast, so. Is there weird background static for anyone else? It's my microphone. I need to buy a new microphone, so there is a little bit of a buzzing. I probably shouldn't have mentioned it. Now everybody's gonna hear it. Stupid deck idea. Manaless Brea with Goblin Char Belcher as a win con. Oh, it could work. I mean, I've seen Mono White Belcher, so anything can work, really. Are you going to build any of the new C21 or Strixhaven Legends in paper? Probably not, because I have like 11 decks. I need to stop. Tomer, like if I had to build one, it would probably be Gummy. Also, Tomer, opinions on Beat Blink Commander. I'm debating. Oh, best Blink Commander. I'm debating between Rune and Brago. Power level wise, Brago is way stronger. But fun wise, it really depends on what you want to do.
Did you say Rune?
Yeah, Rune of the Hidden Realms.
If you're playing Rune, you might be killed immediately because of the Rune effects on the new commander rules change.
Is it really that scary?
You lose access to your commander.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know if I'd target a Rune player ahead of a Brago player, but I also don't tend to build my decks so that they don't function without the commander.
Yeah, I guess it really depends on how much in pain would you be if you lost your commander. I feel like most of my decks can function fine without their commanders. Like obviously the commanders help a lot, but I'd be more scared of Brago just because Brago has a lot of. I think the power ceiling is a lot higher because you have like nasty things you can do with stacks and whatnot. Do you have a favorite red-blue commander? Nimbiz Perun. But Veyran was also really enticing to me. But Nimbiz Perun is a old favorite, somewhat old favorite, I guess. So also, Tomer, opinions on. Oh, I answered that. Braga's better cars IMO. Yeah, Braga's very strong. Ooh.
I'm gonna say no to that.
I see how it is.
Look at that. Okay.
Oh, the
I
mana
thought.
drain.
Oh, I thought there was potential for it.
That's sneaky mana up.
That's okay.
Where I do hear a bit of static now. Yeah, it's I've tried fixing it with this microphone, but some sort of interference in the computer or whatever. And I've had much smarter tech savvy people than me try to fix it, and they've all failed. So I think the only thing I can do is upgrade my microphone. Loving the deck tours. Are there any new ones coming soon? I have not started on it, but the plan is next week to try and get a deck tour recorded and edited. It's something I
What
really
do
want to do.
we have here?
I am
You might
confused.
have the starts of the showing of the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic flavor deck. So,
What? Because I saw the
Just tribal
mana
mode
drain and
for
I
you.
was like, all right, we're in for
Mana
some.
Drain is a flavor card because in season 4, T-Rex literally went around draining all the magic out of all the unicorns to gain his strength back.
Amazing.
Wow.
Oh,
I
this...
feel like this deck is going to be an education.
It could be. I don't have to go in
I
depth.
don't know. I feel like I got a chance.
All right, we're going to Archmage Emeritus again.
Wow.
Another one?
Another one.
Well, I guess it's the same one. Just again.
Ink must be fight. I see that
I don't know. I
Armix.
saw what I saw what that card did last game.
I mean,
We don't
Yeah.
we don't have to fight.
we don't have
But-
to fight. I don't have to remove the Armix. I might.
It's true.
though.
I might remove the Archmage.
See, I
How
might
do you feel
prevent that
about
from
that?
happening.
Okay.
I don't want to though. I need some goodwill here.
All right. Well, I can leave it alone for this turn.
I'd appreciate that. There's this Pegasus that's just running rampant, you know? Like
I know.
it's out of control. Who's going
The
to
problem
stop
with
it?
ponies, they just keep bringing friends. So
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I have a bunch of MDFCs in this deck, so I thought running a Guildless Commons might not be the worst,
It could be nice.
but sometimes you don't draw those. All right.
I think I just have to do it. Yeah. Sorry, Hank. I just don't want my Emeritus to die.
No, I was gonna
What is-
kill the Pegasus.
Are we really? You're gonna kill the Pegasus? Really?
I
I
guess at
told
this
you.
point,
I told you you had a turn with the Emeritus.
I know. And I definitely didn't have to do this right now. I actually kind of wanted to protect the Pegasus.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. And I use a treasure for it, which is real not great.
That is a huge investment.
You know, this deck doesn't have a lot, you know?
No.
All right, we'll just do this now.
You guys can't hear my mouth noises, right?
Not unless you're
No?
talking.
Okay, very good. I was
Okay.
worried you could hear me slurping my delicious, nutritious Coca-Cola. Very unprofessional of me.
Nope. All right, what is this nonsense? Oh, it's Armix again. Yeah, okay.
Just Armix again.
That's fair.
Back with a vengeance.
Okay. Hank, we don't need to fight anymore. Let's talk about this.
See, I thought we did talk about it, and I wasn't going to kill your Archmage, and you weren't going to kill my Armix, and everything was going to be fine.
Yeah, that was awkward. Mistakes were made.
Yeah.
I don't want to kill it again, though.
I don't blame you. Armix is really good.
He is repeatable removal on the
He is.
battlefield. And I really like drawing cards.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
I've heard that.
All right, I've fallen behind on chat again, so just message me once more. Oof.
No.
See the Pegasus,
protect
the
the
brethren
Pegasus.
here. I protect the Pegasus. It's coming back.
All right.
Was there a My Little Pony that got its existence revoked? at
I'm
one
gonna
point?
be honest with you. I think that's like one of the like couple of cards in the deck that maybe don't have an actual flavor piece.
You know, that's pretty cash money. It is. It's nice to see if Farah gets some attention, so of course it's immediately counterbalanced by me.
Oh, it hurts.
It's
I have no
it's
idea
a stand-in. In paper, I actually run the promo card Twilight Sparkle in the command zone.
All I know about My Little Pony is I watch. Do you know Jenny Nicholson? It's a YouTuber. She's
The name sounds
done.
familiar.
She's done a few videos on My Little Pony. Apparently, she was horse famous.
Okay, that is a thing. Yeah.
She was horse famous in the community, and yeah, she is actually my favorite YouTuber of all time. She does a lot of topics on basically her shtick is basically TV like 90s cartoons for children, and what's it called? She loves what's it called? Like Disney World and stuff like that. What's it called? Theme parks. She loves theme parks. Those are like two things which are absolutely not any of my interests remotely, but she's so charismatic. Her things are just pure joy.
Yeah.
Pure joy to watch.
I just looked her up. Yes,
She's
I know
amazing.
exactly what she did. Yeah, Friendship of Witchcraft, the series. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
Everybody loves Jenny Nicholson.
she's literally my favorite. Like I watched. She did one on some vampire werewolf show. Oh man, I'm blanking so hard.
Being Human.
Oh, Vampire Diaries.
Vampire Diaries. Thank you.
Oh.
Like 2 hours
I don't know.
long.
I watched it twice. It was like 2.5
In the
hours.
background.
Yeah, well, I watched it once and then I had it in the background a second time. She's so good. Highly recommend her. All right, what was I doing? Why didn't I discard this card? Oh, there's one thing I was what to do. Oh man, I was so fangirling on Jenny Nicholson that I forgot to discard my anger. All right. Well, that's awkward.
No, by pure happenstance, I was actually in the middle of a Jenny Nicholson video when the stream started, just because I finally got around to watching one of the new Star Wars movies. It's like, oh, she had videos on that. I should check out her takes.
Oh, she's great.
What do you got? Metallurgic summonings?
All right, it's fine. What?
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
What do you have?
Manitoth?
Manitoth would be pretty sweet.
Smart time.
Wow. You know, sometimes you get it. Well played. Didn't respect
I
the
would
man
have liked to
tag.
counter the Emeritus, but you still had that treasure.
All right, well,
Oh,
that's what you got.
oh.
Oh no! If you have
You think
another
there are
thing,
no
if
2-mana flash
if you
creatures?
ambush it or something like Gideon's Reproach or whatever. Um, Jenny Nicholson, yeah. Video on Hallmark. Oh my god. She's actually, I think she's the funniest YouTuber on the platform.
Okay.
I will gush about her forever.
I'm worried about something on the field that could kill regeneration. What was it? Might have been Armix.
Our mix is out now.
What am I even worried about?
Don't
Armix
have to
is
worry
dead.
about Armix for a little while.
Hey, Joel. Appear to be 100 minutes late. Well, you're just in time for the second game, which is underway. Red Letter Media are funnier. I like Red Letter Media too, but I think Jenny Nicholson's in her own league. Like Red Letter Media. I'm not going to watch a video on a subject that I don't really care about. Jenny Nicholson has made me watch shows on theme parks, which, for the record, I don't go to theme parks. Vampire Diaries, which again I don't care about ever watching. The Star Wars is the only thing that like I actually know of and care about a little bit, I guess. But yeah, she just she talks about Hallmark videos. Hallmark videos. Who watches Hallmark videos? I would never in my life. And yeah, I will watch whatever she says about it. Not judging, but what old people watch on? Not judging, but is that what old people watch on YouTube? Jenny Nicholson is for old people? I mean, maybe.
I don't know about that.
Oh, maybe they're talking about Red Letter Media. They've been around for a while.
True.
It's been a good decade for them. See, I've never seen an episode of Star Trek The Next Generation, but I've watched Mike and Rich talk about it for approximately 10 hours. That's fair. So they definitely have an appeal there. Vampire Diaries is quite bad. Don't waste your time. I'm not going to watch Vampire Diaries, but I'm very happy that it exists because then I got a Jenny Nicholson video on it.
Wishclaw Talisman. Hello.
Hey, Hank. Hey, Hank. How's it hanging?
Don't do it.
Hey, Telmer.
Don't do it. You won
You
last
dropped
game.
this frog lizard.
That's true.
I'd like to give it back to you.
She was horse names.
Now, there's a term I haven't heard in a long time.
All I know about like the Picard show was that the professor was very excited for it, and then he really didn't like it. Oh my goodness, Kindred Discovery. That's a card. That's legit.
Thankfully, it's attached to Pegasus's. So
Yeah.
Here come the Pegasi.
wait, no, bring it back.
Whenever what is this card? Whenever it deals combat damage to play, they exile a card from their hand. Huh. Oh wow. All right, the Pegasi are going off.
They're like horse birds.
I was gonna say there may be some Richard influences in this deck.
Pegasi tribal. This is how we lose.
I don't know. I feel a little. I feel
When-
kind of this is the wrong version of Concordia Pegasus. There's the version from one of the Ravnica blocks that talks about prejudice against like frog crabs, while horse birds are like commonplace and accepted.
What?
I like it.
I'll look it up so I don't look like as much of a fool. But
I believe you.
it's very
I
good
believe.
flavor text. Some of the best.
All right. Jeez, I really wish this anger was discarded. I could have played the Solemn Simulacrum. I need to discard that. Oh boy. Alright, let's play Galazeth. Alright. Well, you hit
Okay,
me.
here it is. From Ravnica Allegiance. What makes a frog lizard any worse than a bird horse? Prejudice against the Simic. That's what? It's unfair. Galazeth.
Galazeth. He's fine.
Galazeth blocks Fiend of the Shadows.
I mean, there are 2 other people you can hit.
Let's do a little bit of antagonistic politics. How do you like the cards in your hand, Ank?
You're gonna get a swamp from me
Antagonistic.
if you need
How
a
about,
swamp.
how about this? How about you pass the Wishclaw to me, and I don't take the cards out of your hand?
I can do that.
All right. This is a good deal.
Double strike.
Fire
Yowza.
Shrieker.
Let's get some horses.
Just horsing around now.
Ooh.
Please don't attack me.
You have a blocker.
Yeah. New treasure tokens are sweet. Yeah, they look really good. It's a flavor text of Concordia of Phoenix. Oh. Huh. Oh, from Ravnica Allegiance. Okay. Wow. Double strike on Fiend of Shadows. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Royal Unicorn.
Got him.
I'm gonna play that. Shields down, boys. Hurt me good.
Didn't the Simic try to suck out Niv's dragoniness? What? Alright, John, I don't know what fanfics we were reading. We're talking about Niv? Galacron. I don't know how we got to Niv. Are there
Yeah,
any...
how much is the creature you gave me on Arena? This is exactly the effect my deck wants.
Vigilance? I'm sure it can't be that expensive.
This is a favor I will not soon forget.
To be fair, Niv was a major problem for most of the other guilds. I only read the original Ravnica books, and Niv was a big ol' not nice person. Keeping it PG, obviously. Are there any characters from D&D Forgotten Realms that you want as a legendary creature from the next set? No. I'm not a big fan of Universal's Beyond. That's why.
Okay, can I take this one?
Sure.
I love D&D. I cannot wait to see a Tiamat card. I don't know if that's Forgotten Realms. I don't know much of the lore, but because Ur-Dragon and Sign of the Ur-Dragon are both 5-color Dragon Tribal commanders, I hope we get something other than Dragon Tribal. But I would take Dragon Tribal. Tiamat's so cool.
It's another big old dragon. It's definitely Dragon Tribal though, because she's like the progenitor of chromatic dragons. I would be surprised if she didn't do something like that. Oh, Ank, sneaky. He gave it to
I'll still
you.
target you.
It's targeting
I'll still
you,
target it. Yeah.
but you don't get it.
Mm.
Dad joke for you. There may not be many people named Lance today, but in the Middle Ages, people were named Lancelot. I like it, Jeremy. Thank you. Thanks for sharing. Everyone looking forward to making a Drizzt Dord in that. I mean, it's gonna happen. There is gonna be a Drizzt card, but I don't know. Personally, not for me. It's in the art for counterspell that makes the slime. Oh, okay. Tiamat is Dragonlance. I think isn't Tiamat like kind of also? She has a diff name in Forgotten Realms. Yeah, it's probably the same thing. The thing I'm looking forward
She's
to.
in wherever Descent into Avernus is set, right? Oh wait, no, because she isn't there in that module.
One thing I'm looking forward to from D&D is more playable warlocks and confirming what type they're using for bards. Yeah, there's definitely going to be more warlocks because they've been seeding a lot of warlocks in Strixhaven and whatnot. I don't think they have a bard card yet, though. I don't know what bard would be.
Elvish Bard or whatever. Like there's.
Yisan Wandering Bard? What types does he have?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's probably what they'll get.
But they could introduce an actual bard and then errata Yisan to be a bard.
Mm.
I don't know what he is, though.
Chat. Help us out.
He's a rogue. Okay. Maybe they don't bring bards. Maybe. I mean, they don't have to do every single class type. Micah Lattice. And kind of popping off here. Respect.
Well, I don't know that Micah Synth Lattice is exactly popping off.
Hey, you Wishclaw
I'm gonna say-
Talisman with Casket?
I did.
You're
I did
doing
that,
things.
and I drew some cards. I'm doing. there's a
Yeah,
little
you're
bit of
doing
stuff going on.
fine.
All right.
I want an Elementor Planeswalker. Have you ever thought about doing
Okay, but
budget
Jack, I
CD?
won't.
Hmm?
Jack, I won't attack you because I do feel bad about being.
Oh, you won't feel bad for long.
Oh, nice. Do. Have you ever thought about doing budget CDH? I mean, I kind of have already done budget CDH a few times. Like, I just do a budget deck, right? And some of the budget decks are pretty powerful at their price point. Like the Selvala list I did was kind of insane. Siona was pretty insane for $50. And if you go pretty extreme, like $25 Gargos is kind of. It doesn't sound CDH because it's not at like a higher budget, but at a low budget, it wrecks people. I actually don't play my Gargos deck that often because it's too strong for most of my play groups. So
Yeah, Gargos is a real pub stomper, I'd say. It's just so like designed so liberally. There's nothing that doesn't trigger him. It's like your opponent's targeting him, you targeting him, anyone targeting one of your other creatures.
yeah,
It's bananas.
it's a silly card, and it's kind of like a feels bad though. This is why I don't really run it too much because like I put Gargos on the battlefield, and then everybody's creatures are not allowed to be on the battlefield. They just kill everything,
Yeah.
and then anything they put on the battlefield is gone. And then everything they try to kill it with, it's like I just have 101 protection spells. Sometimes, I mean, it
Kinda
could
looks
not
like-
work, but
Okay, there we go.
Kindred Discovery.
Am I back? I think Discord dropped out for a second.
Yep,
You're
you're back.
Okay, great.
I think Gargos is a worse Kogla, kind of. You should see Gargos in action.
A worse what?
A Kogla. Kogla is a fantastic card, don't get me wrong, but like Kogla can only trigger once each turn. Gargos just destroys everything.
Yeah, I built a Gargos deck that was based on yours, and it is gross.
Yeah.
You can eat like everybody's commander at the table in like one turn.
What is this? Oh. Sadness.
Howdy time. What?
Yeah. Oof. All right, back to command zone with you.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you were okay with that, Tomer, but I figured I'd just test the theory without asking.
I mean, I would
Better
have
to
liked
ask
to counter it.
forgiveness.
Definitely would have liked to counter it. Mm. Just do this now. Hmm. I think we just recast this and pass. Yeah, I kind of just want to spin the wheel, actually. And this would be 6. It's not insane. It would only be... Nah. How many spells do I have in the deck? Yeah, it's probably going to be disappointing if I do that. Okay, I'll just do this. Docent. All right, that's it.
Yeah. Tapping most of the way out.
Yeah. Shield's kind of down. Play the anger. My biggest regret. Oh, man. Summer, do you actually watch anime? Not really. Kogels can balance Eternal Witness. Kogels great. Building around Gargos is pretty disgusting. Basically, if your deck doesn't contain any legacy staples or cards only in non-standard products, it'll cost nearly nothing.
Let's play this. Can't even cycle it
Not
because it has to be
necessarily.
activated from hand.
This is the unicorn time? It is not.
Maybe next time.
Why are you named Dr. Anime? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sega.
What?
Boop. Boop.
Ank. Thought we're not fighting anymore, Ank.
Now we're not fighting.
Okay. I'll remember this.
We were still tiny bit fighting. And now we're not. Now it's all good.
Tisk tisk. Does anybody have an answer to the discovery? Because I don't.
What is he gonna do? Drop a bunch more horses?
Yes.
I don't care.
That's
But
what it does.
I'm not worried about the horses. I'm worried about the mana drain, time wipes, revoke existences.
Yeah, I think we'll be all right.
It's those
I
non-horse
had to guess.
creatures.
I mean, I think there are. Yeah, no, I think all the creatures are. There's like one shapeshifter. No, it's an illusion, and then a bunch of just unicorns, pegasi, horse.
As someone who has died to birds multiple times,
Pegasi are not skeletons. I think we can confirm that they fly, and that's scary.
true. Why are you? Uh, why did you get a doctorate in anime if you don't really watch that much of it? So I watched some anime when I was very little. This Dragon Ball Z, and I don't know why, but I started Magic Online with a friend, and I couldn't figure out a name, and he gave me Doctor Anime, so I just went for it. It's not the greatest origin story of a screen name, but there you go. It was like 12-year-old me. Wait, younger than that. 8-year-old me? It's like 8-year-old me. That's where the name came. And then I stopped using it. Sly Requisitioner. That's pretty sweet. An Armix sec.
Yeah, for sure.
Would be a shame if something happened to it. Like my
It would
docent.
be. It would. It would be.
Quite
like
the shame.
My Armix.
Alright.
It's back.
Welcome back. An average deck, like a power level 8 deck for commander, if you just buy all the cards in MTGO. If you just buy all... okay. Ooh. What if I just put this on the battlefield?
What, anger?
I wish.
Oh, we're doing this again?
I
Again?
don't know. I thought it would get counted. All right,
That's
Ink.
fine.
I see your Sly Requisitioner.
Okay.
I see it. Okay.
I see it too.
Very
Currently
good.
on the battlefield.
I also see that Alicia. Does Alicia get back Fiend of Shadows?
Nope. Alicia has no valid targets right now.
Oh, that's nice.
She's so innocent. I had nothing else to play on my last turn. Come on.
All right. Will you not attack me this turn?
Yes.
Okay. Ink?
I will also not attack you.
Okay, sweet. I don't have to use this anyway. The Pegasus can hit me. It's fine.
We're not so scared of letting him draw cards now.
Chat, you
I
heard
can't
it.
stop it. I
Permission.
would have replaced his Pegasus for another creature and just it triggered Afara, and then he would just. Well, I guess he wouldn't draw a card off the thing that I gave him. Whatever. He would have drawn a card off Afara, so that would have been
Yeah.
kind of awkward. Kind of awkward. That's fine. Everybody talking mad trash about the horses until Crescent's on Mare gets copied. But it's a Pegasus, not a horse.
Well, yeah, but My Little Pony is more than just Pegasi. So there are some horses, some hippocampuses.
I'm not disrespecting the Pegasus deck because despite the Pegasus, there's still a Kindred Discovery on the battlefield.
Yeah.
It's the cards around the Pegasi that I'm worried about.
What are you gonna do about it though? Not a thing.
This is also true. Silverquill Precon has me interested in building a politics deck. Do you have any recommendations for building / playing politics? I actually did a budget commander fairly recently and a commander stream on a 5-color politics deck, which is unfortunately called Pinball Corona, which is around Corona the False God. So check the MTG Goldfish website for Pinball Corona. and you can see it also on stream. It didn't really do well on stream, so actually don't watch it on stream. But check out the article, because the article's good. But yeah,
That Armix costs 7. All right,
so stop casting it.
7 it is. I'd love to. I'd love for Armix to make it around.
The problem is when Armix isn't around, our creatures aren't around.
I mean, that is a side effect of Armix staying around. All right, I'm not attacking a Tomer. I said I wasn't going to.
Thank you. Wait, why is Alicia not attacking and also just holding up 3 mana?
Didn't attack because I have nothing to return, and she can block anything that doesn't have flying.
That's true. You don't really need the double strike.
She's first strike.
Yeah. It's irrelevant. Pinball Corona aged badly or aged very well. Depends. Yeah, aged badly. Toski isn't in there to give Tomer nightmares. That's true. Draw more. You need more cards.
Yeah, I can't find my news.
There's also this $20 Silver Quill upgrade video that went live today. Yep. If you're interested, I think for 2-color politics, I think Brina's really good for that.
Have you had a chance to play with her much, Tomer?
Nope, she's not available online.
Good point.
But I just from her text and everything, and I played like a bunch of Edric decks, and I played a lot of Timna decks and Ludwig decks and all that stuff. I think she's one of the sweeter ones because she's not going to draw an insane amount of cards or anything, but she can generate a crazy amount of counters, which is really cool. And then that leads to a little sub theme of counters, which I like. But yeah, there's a lot of political decks. There's the partners. It's like Ludwig plus Sidar is a good combination. Edric's good. Timna partners are good for politics too. There's a whole bunch. But I like Corona the most.
I've played with Brina a couple times on Tabletop Simulator, which is where I play with my friend group.
Mm-hmm.
She gets big very quickly. So quickly, in fact, that there have been more than a couple instances where she actually incentivizes you to hit the weakest player so that you don't keep growing the Brina.
Yeah.
Because of the 2 counters. And it doesn't even have to be on her. I think she's pretty well designed, but pretty strong.
Yeah, I can imagine she's pretty strong. You have a lot of mana up.
I do.
Let's discuss this. Let's see what's what. Hello?
Yo, what's what? That's kind of crazy.
You can manage her in it.
I could have had it in my hand, but I don't. That's gonna resolve.
Woo! Okay, cool.
Are we dead again?
No,
I feel like we're
maybe.
dead.
Actually, maybe.
It's a lot of treasures.
Unless this is a big slow roll, and then at that point, you got me. Silver Quill Playcon. The Silver Quill Playcon played a lot better and was more fun than I initially gave it credit for when I saw the deck list. I'm definitely going to give $20 upgrade. Yeah, I think just like with the Commander alone, there's a lot of incentive. Like, the Precon has its faults, I felt, especially compared to the other decks. But a lot of the synergies in it are not that apparent at first glance. Like, for example, I cut out Satalpa from it, which is kind of like a meme with how how much Wizards of the Coast has reprinted is Talpa at this point. But it does offer a late game threat, and it works really well with +1/+1 counters because it has double strike. So you're getting double the value out of every single time you increase its power and toughness. And it's indestructible, so it's like a good spot to put all your counters onto. So even it's the worst cards, actually, it was put there deliberately, which is nice. But still, like, if you do like a couple swaps, I did 10 cards this time. Then the deck gets really good. I really like Brina as a deck. All right. So if that resolved, I'm wondering if this resolves. And if it doesn't, then I mean I'll die, and that's fine. I don't know if this is good, but it's what I'm gonna do here.
Are you just using all of them?
Yeah. My favorite part about this deck is this is something I wish I could play in paper, but I know I do not have the brain power for. So Moto lets me just do it. It's fine. It tracks Storm. It tracks, all your mana. It's all good. I didn't have to math it. I just had to sacrifice a bunch of things. Epic experiment for x equals 16.
Wow.
Let's
Uh-oh.
make a Pegasi and see if I can draw something.
Oh no.
Negate off the top? I don't know.
Oh, no.
Miscalculation.
Why not a bigger upgrade for Brina though? Would have loved to see more changes. The criticism that I got from Witherbloom Witchcraft, which I replaced 30 cards or something like that, was that at that point, why am I upgrading the precon? I should just build something from scratch. So I took that feedback to heart, and I was like, yeah, I mean, these are just precon upgrades. So I'm not going to overhaul the deck. I'm just going to try and upgrade it as optimally as possible. What? I only hit 4 cards?
Whoa.
What? What?
They're all in the next.
Is that with the
You gotta
first
see-
one
you
or
gotta-
the both of them?
That was with the first. Wow. That is unlucky. It was 36. Okay, whatever. We'll cast you. Oh, you have a lot of cards in hand. That's good. Cast
Oh
you.
no, so it begins.
Cast you. Cast you. Well, I mean, I need to hit something. Still.
Just
Big woof. Yeah, let's use its ability. Yeah. Yeah. Same targets. Yeah.
should I just yield to this turn?
I did.
Let's do that.
I have no blue mana, so right now all I can cast is Anger from my hand. Statistically, that's average. Maybe Epic Experiment's just a bad card.
I
Oh.
only played it in a charm deck, and it didn't. I mean, it didn't feel great when I'd hit a bunch of charms, but
Yeah. Oh, this card would have been great. Okay. Okay, I need a way to make blue mana. And then we're golden.
You could maybe make a blue mana with a treasure token from Brass's Bounty.
There's always a chance. Oh, wait, this could work. Maybe? Did I put a land drop this turn? No, shoot. Clicked the wrong thing. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. What? No, I clicked the wrong thing. Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
I might have. I hope I played a land drop, right? I played a land drop. Oh boy, I might have put a island onto the bottom of my library. Oh boy.
It doesn't look like you've played a land drop.
Oh, I definitely did. Yup.
I mean,
uh,
are we igniting again?
maybe.
I have another 9 drop in hand.
Oh no.
How do we even do this? If I counterspell, wait, no, I have to play a spell first. Okay. All right, so we're gonna start with uh, the beacon bolt. We're gonna take out this filthy Armix.
You don't even have any creatures in play.
I'm sorry, Ink. But in response, I shall negate it. But in response to that, I shall counterspell it. But in response to that, I will.
What is this?
Suspicious it. And then in response, I will draw 2, discard 2. I guess I did this in the wrong order. Retrace image, cast. Faithless Suit and cast. And then finally ignite memories.
I think your beacon bolt still doesn't resolve, right? Because you'd have to copy the negate once everything else is off the stack.
Yeah, it's
Or I
fine.
guess you could just counter the negate.
Yeah, I wanted the storm count.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
I think we're all dead to ignite memories again.
Probably.
Might as well resolve it this time.
Swarm Intelligence, good card.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Galazeth looks real hype. I mean, Galazeth was just in the command zone. Is it Spellslinger is pretty hype. All right, let's resolve. Whee! All right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One for you. One for you. One for you. And then one for you again. All right. Easy. The deck designed to Moto, yes. If you like Solitaire, this is the deck for you.
Drop, 2 drop. No, my 9 drop.
Oh god. This life total is getting chunked a little bit. Okay, not too bad. Okay, that's 3. 3 again.
Oh no.
Hank, how's it going?
2.
2, okay. 3 again. All right. Okay, 3
My
again.
secret surprise card
That wasn't too bad.
that I revealed 3 times in a row.
All right. Now we're still deciding on the fate of Armix.
Oh. I'm gonna make sure it's dead. Goodbye, Armix.
But what about any other creature?
I assume I'm dead if this doesn't work out.
Probably gonna try for it, yeah. We'll see.
You even get a token.
Think. No. Yeah, I get a little mirror.
You're welcome.
Amir, you say?
No mirror artifact creature.
Let's not copy the counterspell. We do want to copy this. The counter. Whee! Oh, we can finally discard anger. We got there. Alright.
Hey, did you know that Gale's Greatsword is actually just a slightly chipped and age-worn version of the Executioner Greatsword from Dark Souls 3?
I did not.
Yeah,
Good to know.
pretty wild, huh?
Alright, we're almost done.
I'm at a casual 34 cards in library.
Ooh, we get to do this again. Highest life total, sure. Do.
What do we got? Oh, it's the same one again.
Taco forever.
Alright, there it is. Okay, we loot. We'll get rid of this.
Oh, twice in a row.
Get rid
She
of
really wants to
this.
be the center of attention this game.
Everybody's life total is kind of chill. Like that. Ooh, I get to retrace image even for maximum value.
All beans. 21 mana, 3 cards in hand.
I might not be able to get there. Wait, yeah, I can.
Do you have Mizzix's Mastery?
No. I'm gonna spin my wheels a little bit. Whee!
You need more mana?
No.
A little more mana. All right.
I mean, I didn't think the mana was what you were missing at that point, but here we go.
Alright, we'll use that mana.
Can't be Jaya's Immolating Inferno.
Draw some
You don't have
cards.
a legend.
Should have played this other card first, but whatever. Okay, draw another card. This might be it from me. Alright. Let's one more time. Yeah, you don't play this in paper. Okay. Okay.
All right.
Let's kill everything.
Kill everything.
Oh, you fiend.
Whee!
But that's all my things.
Yeah. Use this ability.
All right, rules question, maybe for chat. Does Isochron Scepter give you 2 Magecraft triggers because you copy a spell and then cast it without paying its mana cost?
I don't know. I think it's just one, but I could be wrong. I think I got it wrong before, so I will say
I
nothing.
feel like it would be one trigger because it's like one instance of both things and it's one or. So if it's both, I assume you just pick one and go with that.
Well, you could decline to cast it. So if you copied it but didn't cast it, would you
Hmm.
get 1? I don't know. We
No
may never
specific
know.
wording has me
Not
curious.
sure. Let's see what Google has to say.
Whee! I think we'll just cast this Nimizit.
Oh no.
Did I do that bad? I did that bad.
Did you spend 3 treasures to get red mana? Or no,
Uh,
blue mana?
uh,
Man, this is the worst news so far. Isn't it?
Oh
His
no.
head. Oh no. Okay.
uh,
Yeah, this is not good.
Copy is outside of the stack. Okay. Oh,
So one Magecraft trigger.
we. I hope everybody's having tons of fun, you guys.
This is great.
I'm having fun. Oh, that's a trigger. Hey,
Let me see
that's...
how many board wipes I have in my deck.
I feel
you
like
know
this is
that-
gonna be enough to kill.
Did you know that the eyes of the basilisk enemy from all the Dark Souls games is actually just ornamental? They have much smaller eyes, the tips of their
Oh,
noses.
did not know. We'll use its ability. Make some more tokens. Swarm intelligence. I'm impressed. We'll get rid of these. 2. Right. I think the Nim Mizzet plus the Lotus Locust is going to be enough here.
Might be.
All right. We'll get rid of these two. Yeah, sure. I think Time Twister will do it.
The Power 9 card?
Kind of. Let's play this. Play this.
Oh, the memory.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, that probably does it.
Do you have commit in the graveyard?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just gonna commit now. Why not? Oh, it taps for more mana because of High Tide from way back when. I see.
Oh yeah. High tide.
All right, and then it does that, and then I'm pretty sure that's gonna be game.
It's looking
Probably.
Double wheel?
pretty lethal.
Is anybody slow rolling a split second card?
You could draw me into one.
Good.
Unless this kill us beforehand with all these triggers.
This is seeming lethal. Will I use its ability? Heck yeah. Alright.
Alright, let's see what Moto has to
How
say.
long
about
has this turn been? Too long. Too long. This is why, as much as this is one of my favorite archetypes, is it Spellslinger Storm. I would not play it very regularly. Nor would I ever play this in paper. It's the forbidden fruit. Even Moto's lagging at this point.
I need to make a little note to myself. Add deafening silence.
I clicked OK to this memory, but Moto is crashing.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, there it
Oh,
goes.
boy.
Okay. We just needed some
Yeah.
time. All right, we got some more storm action
Thinking.
too after this.
All right, well, this hand is bad. So if we're not dead to Niv Mizzet, then maybe
I think you're dead to the
Oh
focus god.
no!
maybe I can
Yeah.
look at maybe I can look at 7 good cards though before I die to insects.
There's a chance.
One more mana. This would be actually a really good draw, but didn't happen.
Boop. There it is. All right. Oh, this is a silly deck.
I had Skullstorm in hand, so if I got another turn, I was gonna cast it with like 5 copies, so like 6 Skullstorms, and I think that would have killed everybody.
Mhm.
That would have been pretty nasty.
If we
No.
didn't have all the insects.
Yeah, before this happened.
I have a newfound appreciation for Swarm Intelligence, that's for sure. It's 7 mana, but once it gets going, it really gets going.
For sure.
Play the Mind's Desire. It's about to get wheeled, so I can't. As soon as this resolves, it's another wheel resolving, so. Oops. Maybe I get wheeled into the Mind Desire, and then I will cast it. Just to break Moto.
Might as well.
Yeah, I mean, we got this far. Alright, almost. Just negate the memory. Oh, I mean... Should
You're
I?
doing us all 1 damage at a time.
Alright, fine, I'll just do it. Chat is asking me to do it. Alright, let's do it. Stopped it in his tracks. Would I like to copy it? Sure. This is disgusting. I feel a little
Yeah.
dirty.
We got.
Mm-hmm.
Why is the visit for an uncounterable?
I
Did it really need that?
really didn't. I think somebody really wanted it to be standard playable. That's what happened. They really wanted it to be standard playable. And so they made it standard playable. Here, well, let's do that. It's not working. It's not letting me target the memory. I think we're gonna still get the wheel. It's not letting me target the memory, so. All right, sure. Same targets it is. All right. False alarm.
Yeah, is there an episode of My Little Pony where one of the ponies has to take their sword and convert it into a plowshare for some reason?
Same targets.
I think I could. Yeah, actually, I think I probably could make a connection to that. Not a literal sword, but pretty much.
All right.
Okay.
Sadly,
Oh, it did work. Okay, sweet. All right, so I guess I'll play this for value. Sweet.
see, this is why Sol Ring needs to be banned.
Value, value, value.
Copying another sorcery? What could you possibly have at this point?
I don't
Played all
know.
the, basically played your whole deck, right? That's not a sorcery.
I guess we'll outro while this happens. How's that? What was everybody else running today? Tell me about it. We'll start with Lux. You were running My Little Pony. Was there any highlights?
This is My Little Pony. Yeah, My Little
Yeah.
Pony. So basically, as far as a stand-in for Twilight Sparkle, the Extra Life promo card that came out a few years ago. It's pretty basic. I just play a bunch of Pegasi, draw a bunch of cards, and use some Anthem effects and or True Conviction, and kind of just overwhelm with either standard Pegasi or like Sacred Mesa tokens or Storm Herd or whatever. So.
Mm-hmm. What was your favorite Pegasi in there?
I mean, Boreas Charger is pretty good. There's an honorary Pegasus in what's it called? It's an Archon. When it's got Constellation, make a 2/2 Pegasi. Can't remember the name off the top of my head, but that's a pretty good one.
Arcana Sun's Grace.
Yes, thank you.
Oh my god.
It's a lot of
Resolving this is gonna be hard. Oh no, it's so laggy. It's so laggy.
Tomer.
Hey Tomer, did you know that the theme song for the boss Gwyn, Lord of Cinder from Dark Souls 1, as well as the Soul of Cinder from Dark Souls 3, can be played using only the white keys on the piano. Now that wouldn't be very much on its own, but Gwyn is, I think, Scottish for white.
Ooh.
Crazy connection, huh?
Do you think that was intentional?
Is it a coincidence? I have absolutely no idea.
I like this.
Although they definitely
Dark Souls facts.
They definitely use other languages for their naming. Like, it's not a coincidence that Gwyn means white. Like, there's An Orlando, which mixes like Scottish and Elvish from Lord of the Rings. Filianor does the same thing, the princess. Yeah. Okay, most important and most controversial Dark Souls fact. Aldrich is Smo. You cannot change my mind.
Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna look at this stream. I'm gonna cheat a little bit.
I don't even know what it wants from me. I picked same target. It's not passing. Chat, please. What does it want? Pre-combat main phase. Place your triggered abilities on the stack. I'm trying. Oh, it's going. Oh, thank God. Okay. Do it. Come on, Raul. Come on, Raul. You could do this. Oh, it's doing the other triggers now. Oh, it's going the other way? What is going on? Isn't it still this stuff? Why did the Stormkiln artist go in here?
I see you picked me for the target you saved.
I just wanted to speed it up. I just wanted to speed it up.
Oh, okay.
You're all dead to the targets.
Yes.
Oh
yes,
no, it's the Moto's not feeling well. Moto's not feeling well. How did the random Stormkiln artist get in there? That has to be a bug, right? It's not its time. What is going on? Oh, there's no way it's resolving. There's no way it's resolving. All right, Aang, tell us about your Keskid and Armix set.
Yeah, it's mono black artifacts. It's a deck I've played a lot. I built it in paper too during the pandemic, so I haven't actually gotten to play with it yet in paper, but I have it and it's ready to go. I really love it. It's funny playing out the games because there's some games that feel like they're really Armix centered games where you get Armix down early and you start picking off people's commanders or whatever their most important creatures are, and Armix really carries the game. And there's some games that feel like they're Keskit focused, where you wind up with a whole bunch of like Mycosynth lattices and golden eggs and stuff in your hand, and you wind up sacking things to draw through your deck. And it's really, I really love the way that it plays out and how each game can, you know, just between the two partners, you know, sometimes it'll shift from one to the other, or you know, one will really carry the game, and then some eventually you get into the top end, which is, you know, Skullstorm, Exsanguinate, and Villas, Broker of Blood. So yeah, I like this deck a lot. You'll, if you do play on Moto and you play in the random, like the random commander rooms, you'll see me playing it there a fair bit. But yeah, this deck is a lot of fun. I'm glad I got to play it again on stream.
Yeah, the deck looks really cool, and I've seen it before, but it's very impressive, and it's also like very, it's very like a cool twist on artifacts, which is traditionally not in black. So, and Armax is
Yeah, for
terrifying,
sure.
man. Armax is terrifying.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
I don't know how to yield. I just want to yield through it. I've already auto yielded through it. Why does it? How do I always okay? Yield to. Just let me, please. It's poor Moto. There's more Raul Zarek triggers after this. All right, and then finally, Jack. We saw a little bit of Alicia, but not a huge amount.
I mean, you saw enough. It was originally Marchesa, which is pretty cool because if you can give Marchesa or the tokens double strike, nobody's going to want to block them because they will always lose their creature to first strike death touch. But Marchesa costs $10, and when I was building this deck, I still wasn't sure that I was going to be able to justify the expense of building a deck online that I would basically only ever play for the stream. So I built it with the 4 ticks welcome credit that you get from Card Hoarder,
Yeah.
and was actually pretty thrilled with the results. The deck is all about giving creatures with on-hit abilities like Hypnotic Spectre, Double Strike. You saw it with Azra Oddsmaker is amazing, but there's also Umezawa's Ink Eyes, just all kinds of good stuff. Fiend of the Shadows. There's a Shimmy Inspector, which is a Hypnotic Spectre that thought seizes you when it hits you. That's really good. I didn't want to put any memes in here. I want everyone to take me real seriously because I'm a grown up. So there's no Cauldra, no Hedron Archive. I did put a little bit in. I won't tell you though, because maybe I'll run it back if I decide to spend money.
Fair enough.
So Marchesa was out, but it turns out Hypnotic Spectre, Shimmy Inspector, Yahenni, there's already a bunch of creatures in the deck that only have 2 power, so Alicia actually slotted in nicely. Didn't really get to see her do anything, but she can do work.
Sweet. Well, hopefully I'll grab you on a future stream and we can see more of Alicia or the memes, as you say. That'll be good.
I mean, you got to see. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
You got to see basically the theme of the deck, which was double strike to Azra Oddsmaker. I hit someone with the double striking Fiend of the Shadows. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was sick.
I might want to put in more win cons. Yeah, it's good stuff. Next time I might bring Elf Ball. I like elves.
Fair enough. Oh, yep, there it goes. All right, so the game was a draw.
Hey.
I knew it. There's no way. There's no way it could resolve all that. There's no way. And there was Mind's Desire coming up after all the treasures.
Who could have foreseen this?
No one would have expected this one. Moto wins. We were not close, chat. We were not close. We still had all of the Mind's Desire stacks to go through. It was not even close. Yeah, so hope everybody enjoyed the stream. Oh, it straight up just dies. Send error report.
Oh, I didn't get to say though. Lex, my favorite unicorn from your deck is Loyally Lieutenant, which you gave to me,
Yeah.
right? Whatever that one is.
Yeah, it was
I'm
a
sad I didn't
natural
get to
friendship.
cast it, but
That
that yeah.
I can't even click on this error report. I want to
Yeah.
send it. I'm clicking on it, chat. Do you hear? Do you hear me clicking on it? I can't. It's the error report is bugging out. It's so bugged. Wow. All right. Yeah. So the decks are sweet. I will say, going forward, this is one of my favorite archetypes to play. Storm. Very fun to play in Vintage Cube. My favorite thing to do in Vintage Cube. And one of my favorite things that I always want to build in paper. But as you can see, don't. Just don't. Don't build a Storm deck in paper unless you are like godlike at it just straight up exploded. Okay. Unless you're godlike at resolving it at instant speed. And absolutely do not play it on Magic Online. You will crash the client, as you can see. So if you want to play Spellslinger, probably find a more quicker way to end games, because Moto plus Storm is not good on Commander. That's what I wanted the main takeaway to be. Very powerful, but don't do it, please. I don't want to be irresponsible to make anybody think this was a good idea.
As the game goes on, we get to relive Tomer forgetting to discard anger.
I got already booted. Magic
Beautiful.
Online closed.
Oh, I'm
It
still watching.
closed. It closed on me. It wanted me out. Yeah. So yeah, that was it, everybody. We're going to be back Sunday for a 4 p.m. stream. Backseat Brew. We're going to be brewing Strixhaven or C21 new commander, and it should be a lot of fun. I always look forward to those. Thank you so much for everyone who joined to watch, and also big thank you to Lux, Jack, and Ank for playing with me. Really appreciate it, guys. All right.
Do you
Thanks
want
for
to
having
end
us.
on one last piece of Dark Souls trivia?
Yes.
All right. The parting note is, it's always darkest before the soul.
Deep. I like it. All right. On that note, everybody, we're done. Good night. Have fun. GL, HF, and all that. So until next time, friends.